Hi everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to have some fun with cupcake holders. I made these two little journaling cards. Did some embossing on the back and made some lines to write on. This one, did some gold in the background there. Okay. So I just thought it'd be kind of fun to use those for something other than cupcakes. I also did some coffee dyeing on them before I started, and you can use any color you want, of course. You can use white. These just happen to have some designs. These were the ones I had. I plan on actually getting some others. I have some black, but I did coffee dye them and then dry them out. And then what I did was I used my this little iron that I recently showed you guys, and I ironed them flat as I could, which pretty much took out the lines. And yeah, so today I also, and I'm gonna do a different video for these, but I did coffee dye some coffee filters. I was thinking that there are like numerous things we could do with these, and I had an idea for 2 or 3 different things, that I thought would be fun. So we'll be using those pretty soon on something. So anyway, let's get started. What you're going to need is some coffee filters. You're going to need some paper for a backer, like some cardstock. On those I used one of them I used this, which was a coffee dyed page, and then on the other one I used some of my cardstock, which I see that I don't have any with me. I'm gonna grab a couple pieces real quick. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I have this. This is good. And so I'm just gonna use this cardstock, okay? And all I did was glued it down. So now on those, I used my glue stick from Scotch, and it worked pretty good. However, when I did the embossing and dried, I noticed that it bubbled. So but it did rub out and disappeared, so you couldn't see it anymore. But I was thinking I might try just to see how my art glitter glue works. If you don't have this, you could use just your sticky glue, you know what I'm saying, like the Aleene's tacky glue. Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was a major difference if I do any embossing or not. So, and this is one of the reasons I did this with the cupcakes was for my diet that I'm on, I made us I finally reached the stage I can start making a few things, and it was banana nut muffins, and I was using these cupcake holders, and I thought, maybe I could use these for something on our Stash Your Cash, Use Your Stash videos. So that's what today's video is, and I thought we'd try it. Now what I'm seeing is that there are some lines back here, so if I'm going to use a tacky glue, I would probably want to use my Aleene's, which is a little bit thicker, and I can spread it out and get rid of those lines, because I'm thinking that even once this dries, it's probably going to have those lines there, which I don't ever like those. So I'm going to go back to using my my Scotch glue stick on these, and it's super easy. You just spread it out, and cover it all the way around. Make sure you get your edges. I did notice the edges were trying to lift on me a little bit, so you want to make sure and get those down good. Okay, so how's everybody's week going? It's Wednesday, so we doing good. I hope you enjoyed the haul video yesterday. It was short and sweet. I didn't really know what else to say about it. I told you the story. We went to Golden Corral. If you didn't see the video, I got a few fun things for my birthday, and we went out to eat at Golden Corral, the last Golden Corral as far as I know, in Arizona, period. I don't know. I know they've closed down all of Maricopa and Pinal County. Golden Corrals. So we were gonna go out to steak at Black Angus, and we were driving past the exit where we would go to the Golden Corral in Gilbert, and my husband was like, we were gonna go there, and it's kind of a joke between us because we always say we're not going to do buffets again, and then we end up doing them again. So anyway, but all I'm doing here is I've glued it down to that cardstock, and we're going to trim it around the edge, being careful not to, you know, make it uneven. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to have round journal cards. And I also, like I said, with the coffee filters, I was thinking you could even use those as paper in your journals, and it makes a really cool texture when you coffee dye them. The ones I used were not white originally. They were the natural ones that are like a brown anyway, so the coffee of course just made it a little bit darker, but I kind of liked the way that they turned out. And what I did was, after I got done soaking them in the coffee, and I laid them out flat, which they were super easy to, I just picked them up out of the pan I had them in. I picked them up as one big piece, wrung them out, and then when I went and laid them out on the floor in my back room here to dry, none of them tore, of course, because they're made to, you know, to work with water. And so none of them tore as I pulled them apart. I got all of them, you know, done perfectly. And now I've got some really cool texture. What I did though also was I took my little spray bottle that has coffee in it, and I just went over them one last time once they were laid out flat, so that I could get, you know, a few marks in them and stuff, so that they weren't just brown, you know. But I was thinking we could use them we could use them for paper in our journals. You can use them even, I want to try and put together like a little notebook as an addition, you know, to go in my journal. I like to put little flip pads and stuff in my journals, and so I was thinking that'd be a really cute way to do that. Now, because I didn't get this on the edge with the art glitter glue, as you can see, there's a lift. So yeah, I probably, if I use a liquid glue like this again, I will probably make sure and take a card and spread it across the cardboard so that it definitely gets all of my edges and all that good stuff. Because who wants to go around and do this, right? This is kind of a hassle. So yeah, anyways, but yeah, so we had a good day, and it's been a good week so far. Okay, so now all we're gonna do is go ahead and decide how we want to decorate these. Okay, and these will be, like I said, they'll be little journal cards that go inside of our journals. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some distress ink, and I might even do some with my new ink. I haven't tried it yet. This English Ivy archival ink. I think it's really a pretty color, so I wanted to do some edging with this. Okay. All right. And wait, where's my brush? Here we go. And then I'm just going to bring in some vintage photo. Do a little browning, of course. You know me and my distress inks. Okay. And then I got these micas at the store. They are fun, and all of these different waxes. I'm just, I love all that stuff. I can't wait to play some more with everything. I'm looking over here in my folders to see what I have that would look cool on the front here. Let me see. Just trying to see if I had any. I think I might use him somewhere here. I'm going to do a little collaging on the front here. Let's see. And I have these vintage calling cards that I was thinking about using. I don't think I've used any of these. I bought a bunch of different digi sets from people on Etsy, you know, and I haven't really done much with them. What is this? A landscape duplex. Let's see. It's got some green in it already. Yeah, I should do a little bit of tearing here. I love my torn edges. Who else loves torn edges out there? Plus it'll make it look a little less, a little smaller, because this is kind of a small area. They're a nice size little card to write on, I think. Okay. I'm just going to darken this with the green around the edge. I'm going to grab my paper here, sorry. I don't want to, I just laid this newer mat out. I had somebody say that they couldn't really see with my other mats, which that sunflower, when I looked back at that video, and I understand that was pretty bright, and I apologize. I didn't realize at the time. Like I said, I'm still new at putting all this together, and so I'm learning the ins and outs of what I have to work with and what works best for us, you know, as a group. So that sunflower map definitely does not, or mat, I mean, not map. So, okay, and let's see, what did I do with my, oh, I think this is it. This one's going to be kind of a more of a guy's journal card here. Have a man on the front. I've been trying to implement more men into my decorating on my cards, my pockets and stuff, because I tend to use women a lot. And yeah. What I wanted to do was, I was going to grab, let me see something. I set this kind of over here and drop that there. Of course, darken him up just a little bit because he's bright white. Don't like that. Okay. He could sit right there on the sign. He doesn't really belong there, so we'll put something else. Let's see. Yeah. There's so many little things that you can put to just give things a little bit of color. Let's stick around on the edge of this. Oh wait, I'm gonna tear. Of course I am. I hope you guys like these. I thought they'd be fun, a little something different. I did not search YouTube to see cupcake videos, cupcake holder videos, or I didn't check to see if there's any, you know, what do you call it, videos for coffee filters. I'm sure there are. You know, I just thought it'd be kind of fun to come along and play with these, since there's something that most of us have in the house. And I was just looking here at these little seals. Do I have a green one? Let me see here. I think I do. I have a couple. Yeah, look. Ooh, that one's nice. Tree of Life. Let's see that one. I don't want that one. That one's a clover. But this one looks like it might actually go a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay. Get some of this stuff on here. Looking for my dry wipe. Looks like I threw it away, so I'll grab a new one here. Okay. And I think I'm going to tear this part off here. All right, let's put this down and gotta leave enough space for him to sit up here at the top. I'm not sure about the wax seal. I just wanted something that kind of stood out. It's one of the reasons I love to use. Oh, I did bring it up kind of high. Look at that. Could sit him there. Huh. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I don't hardly ever use them. I like them and I love making them, but they kind of end up sitting in my thing and I hoard them. I don't know why. I don't end up using them a lot. Let's see. Oh, that one's got purple in it. I don't really want purple. I think I like that one. Me and my indecisiveness. I'm going to go ahead and put him down. I'm wondering if, oops, if I should have. They look like old miners or something, huh? You know what I have that will help is, let's see, I'm getting a couple of little signs here out of my, this one has some green in it actually. And then I was gonna say, yeah, here we go. I was gonna grab this. I love it. I love to add words to stuff. I always like the way it looks to have some words across the page or across the piece of ephemera. green. Oh, yeah. No. Alright. I gotta tell you, I'm being a little quiet today, and I apologize. I have got a headache. But I didn't want to not do the video, and you know, I had made these guys and I was working on them and playing with stuff, and I thought I'll be fine. So but I'm just telling you guys so that you know why I'm kind of quiet. Ooh, this stuff is really so pretty. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Am I in the camera? There we go. It's so nice. I was thinking if I kind of pulled a little bit of this around the edge. And this is really, this stuff is for metal too, so like you can use it on metal. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm not really, I don't want to put out there, you know, what you would do with it, but I was just thinking that we could maybe do some cool things once I play with it enough and figure out what I want to do. Let's see. I was going to put Traveler next to him. Maybe I'll do it in an angle. Traveler. Where's my, there we go. Okay. I'm looking straight on at it. I was going to stand up, but I figured if I just picked it up, I could look straight on. I'm going to go ahead and do this here. And then what I was going to do was, well, maybe I'll do it with this. I was thinking that I would, but I think I'll do this. I was thinking about doing some embossing around the edges, because that's what I did on that one, and it looked pretty cool. But I think instead I'll use this and just kind of bring it around the edge, highlight the card. This is not probably everybody's cup of tea, but okay. Let me see. He's a traveler. I might still, I got the embossing from Tim Holtz, and I do like to do around the edge of a card. So let me cover these so they don't dry out, because I have a ceiling fan on and I don't want them to get dry. And then get those out of the way. Okay. All right. What I did, and I've done this multiple times, I don't know that I've done it with you guys, but what I do is I take the card and I'm going to wet this just a little bit. I'm kind of out of it. Felt a little dry earlier. That's why I'm doing this. Okay. Anyway, what I was going to do, I take the card and I kind of roll it around the edge. Okay. And just wet it with that embossing ink. I think I got it everywhere. And then I'm going to go ahead and just lay some out. And I am going to kind of move this around in the powder, okay, so that it gets on the edge of the card. I do this a lot with the photos of people in my journals that I lay out on the pocket or the journal card or whatever, and it looks kind of cool to be have them highlighted with embossing powder, whatever color you know, I choose, or whatever color maybe my journal is that I'm working with, that kind of thing. So I just touch it along here and get it on there, make sure that it's all the way around. Looks like it's getting on there good. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and not spill my embossing powder by putting it back. It's a hassle, but it's got to be done. Okay. Let me get my embossing tool. I'm going to hold this down. I noticed in one of my videos here recently that I had the embossing or the heat tool way too close to the camera, and I apologize. I was probably deafening you guys, and I'm so sorry for that. So now that's why I'm holding it way down here, because I don't want to overwhelm you with that stupid sound, you know. Okay. Just go on the edge. Can you see it? It's very light, and it's got a little bit of a shine to it, the powder. I think it looks pretty cool when it's done like this. It just gives a hint of color around the edge. One journal I remember I did it is in the Children of God prayer journal that's on here as a flip through. I had a few of the pictures of the children like that, and it looked really nice. So I'm going to wipe it off the back. There was some powder on the back. I'm not going to do it on both sides. But anyway, there's the front of this one. Doesn't look too bad. It's not, like I said, it's not my best work, but it's kind of cool looking. And what I'm going to do on the back is I'm going to darken the paper a little bit. It is coffee dyed. It was white paper that's been coffee dyed, but it didn't take to, it took to it on the one side and not on the other. The other side was much darker, but all I got to do is throw a little distress ink on there, and voila. And then now I'm going to, I love this thing. I use it on a lot of stuff. And I think because I did all the green on the front, I'm going to go ahead and do some green lines on the back. Okay? So, alright. And, better get my little piece of paper here, or I'll have my new mat just covered. And I kind of wanted to do them where he's upright in the front, or on the same side, you know, as him. Hopefully I didn't miss any spots with the ink. We'll see. We shall see, my dears. Oh, yay, look at that. Doesn't that look pretty? I love this thing. It just looks so cool. It looks like a barnyard fence or something. I love it. So anyway, there's our first one. Hope you guys like it. He's different. So now I've got 3. I didn't do a ton to this one. I used, what I did do though, I don't know if you can see, in the ribbon, I sprayed it with the mica spray to see, and it turned it a pretty, I mean, it's just got like a hint of gold inside the cloth, which, I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool looking. Okay, so now we have this one. I'm going to get a drink of my tea. Wet my whistle a little bit. I did bring some of the flakes because I thought I'd use them on one of them. Yeah, I like him better than I thought I would, actually. Okay, so let's cover this. Right, I was looking at this couple here earlier. I thought they were cute, and I thought I might build something around them. So let me go ahead and get rid of the white, the bright white. Just stain their clothing, you know. Okay, there they go. Now, what are we going to place with them? Let's see. All of this stuff that I've been making lately, a lot of it, I think I'm prepping it for my grungy, journal that I've been working on. I kind of have a feeling that's what it's getting prepped for. So, yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to use this. That one, or do I want that one? Oh, they're both pretty. I am tearing this down here. And they are going to be framed on it, so. Okay. And I think I might use some of my glue stick, or my gold stick on the frame of this. Just going around the edges here. All of the gold I have like the gold tempera paint, and then I have this gold tempera paint stick. I have this other stuff. I've showed it to you guys before, but it's been a minute, so I'll show it to you again. Opal Magic Wax. This stuff is amazing, and it's so wonderful. The scent is so wonderful. It smells really good. So that's a good thing you can get. I got mine on Etsy because if I remember correctly, when I wanted to get it, it was cheaper on Etsy than it was on Amazon. So, and they didn't have the exact brand that I wanted, and I had heard Louise Heisel use it. I saw her use it. It's by Art Alchemy. They didn't have the exact color and that one, and so I ended up finding it on Etsy. Okay, so I'm also going to use this around the edge of this so that it matches. Okay. And I think on this one I will go around the back as well. I love gold, and I love framing things with just that hint of gold that looks like it's burnished, like that. And we may end up using a little bit of that too, so we'll see. Actually, I think I might use that on the framed part. Right here. So I'm going to find a couple of fun things to go on here with them. Let's see, would this work? No, that's too friendshipy. Look over here. I'll be just turned away for just for a second. I'm right here. I have some pretty cool things in this box over here. I just can't pull it in because it's too big. I think we'll maybe use Precious Moments, or we have Love. We have Amor. Let's see. Ooh, that would be nice. We have Beautiful Amor. Let me see. I think those will be good. And I was looking at these. These are kind of fun to maybe put in, as a part of our collaging with them. But you got to pick the right one. It's got to be like that one, but it's gonna have to be distressed, Actually, I'm gonna rip off this edge, and that way you'll be able to see the distressing, because with that black edge you can't really see it very well. I'm not super sure we're gonna use Precious Moments, but we'll see. We'll see, right? Alright. Actually, if I trim this down enough, I might be able to fit it right there with the flowers. Let's see here. We could even round these corners just slightly. They look so sharp. I can't use my corner rounder, of course. It's way too small a piece of paper, but let's see how good I am doing it by hand. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I don't think that looks bad at all. So we're gonna go ahead and distress our little word here, love. They're in love. Okay. Oops, we're blocked up again, of course. Okay. This was just one fun way of using these cupcake holders, actually, guys. I've thought of a bunch of different ways that they could be used. Like I said, you could use these as, oopsie, you could use these as pages in a small journal. You could actually, and I think I'm going to make a journal out of the cupcake holders and the coffee holders. I want to try, or coffee filters, I mean. I want to try that because I think that would look really cute. I don't need this flag stuff here on the sides. I am trimming these off. And this, whoopsie, sorry guys, loud. On this one, I am going to use my corner rounder and just go around this edge. Not positive I'm using it yet, but I want to prep it just in case I do. Okay. And it'll totally change once you get it distressed, you know how that is. I love coloring the edge even after I've distressed the piece. Oh, here. I love coloring my edge and making it like dark and then lighter as you go in. I love that effect. Okay, so we've got this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and glue this to the piece because I know I want that in the center. Hold that down, press it before I rub. I never rub first, I always press. Now I'm going to put this couple right in the center of the frame. I love these little people so much. I did not get more at Hobby Lobby yesterday, but I told my husband I'm so tempted, even though I still have some, to get more, but I'll wait. You gotta be wise, you know. You can't. I thought I did really, really good, actually. I got a lot of stuff on sale. I stayed under what I had thought I was gonna spend by like $100. Not bad, right? I got up to the front and I was like, yes, I did. I did not spend all of our money. He, of course, was very happy about that. So now I gotta decide, where do I want these here? Precious moments. I like that counterbalance, you know. I'm thinking, do I want it here and then have these two like that? Okay, it looks like it needs something else. I'm thinking, I love this stuff. I showed you on the video yesterday. Isn't that pretty? Oh, the colors. Oh, they're so pretty. Yeah, I was thinking, how could I implement this? I could do that ribbon again along here. I just really like this color. I think I will put that down like right, or should it be right there? She's not sticking. There we go. Okay. I kind of think, I know it seems weird that it matters, but it feels like it should go here, not there. So I'm going to put that right there. Put it right in the middle. No, I'm kidding. To the side. No, I think. I wonder if. Nah. Now I'm getting silly. Where is my, oh, here they are. I moved like everything when I brought out my new stuff and reorganized, putting things away, you know. So now I'm having to remember, where did I set that? Where did I set that? Which, as we know, I can lose things, right? I've mentioned. Oh yeah, I don't know. I want some flowers or something on here. So where's my dauber? Ah, it's over here. Did one of you guys move that? No, I'm kidding. Okay. Just gonna make these look grungy. Grungy, old and vintage. Love it so much. These are some of the cardstock that I did fussy cuts on. These little flowers, these, you know, are so fun to just, I don't know, maybe they won't go. I was thinking they would look pretty, but we'll see here. I don't know. I'm going to glue this down because it's moving around too much, and I'm just going to put it, I'm going to stop trying to second guess. I do that so much. It's ridiculous. I'm going to put it here. I'm committing. There. I made the commitment. Done. I'm not going to play games anymore. I just feel like it needs something over here to kind of counterbalance, you know. One of you, my sweet friends, gave me the word that I was looking for the other day. Symmetry. I need that symmetry. Yes. I was like, what's the word? What's the word? And she kindly took pity on me and my forgetful grandma brain and messaged me and said, I think the word you were looking for is symmetry. I'm like, yes, thank you. I knew there was a word. I don't know if this is... Okay. Too big. Actually, I don't hate that. Let's see. It kind of, it's not, it kind of just blends in a little bit because it's more, you know, it's a beigey rose. So it doesn't really cause a lot. Yeah, I think I like it. It doesn't cause a lot of mix-up or, you know, excitement in the picture. It just adds a little bit of symmetry to the other side of this round journal card. I don't hate it, so I'm going to put that right there. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to darken this a little bit more. I want to use this stuff again. I love these so much. So I'm just kind of trying to find places to use them. Okay, now where did I put my tweezers? Should have left them where I knew they were. Now I can't find them. I'm gonna have to use my finger. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're gonna get messy. Y'all are okay with that, right? I hope so. Now oh yeah, I did. I bought that. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, right here in front of me. Okay, I need to open it. Looks like it's already open. I just need to pull this thing off. Grab a pin here and pull this out because it's fighting me. Sorry, guys. Oh well, maybe I'll just leave it and then I'll get it after the video. How's that? Okay. All right. For right now, I am just going to get a little bit of this on my finger, and I wanted to put some of the gilding flakes along here, down at the bottom. Maybe over here. Ooh, nice big piece. Cool. Don't want to cover the word more. Oh, I love the, just the way the gold shimmers, you know? It's so pretty. I know you all do too. Yeah, it's totally stuck to my finger. I'm gonna have to grab more. I saw this video, this young man, he does these massive, amazing drawings, okay? And he was showing how to use the gilding in a big scale. Oh my goodness, it was so cool. I was really, really, really impressed with his work. And I can't remember his name right now. He's on YouTube. But he did the coolest stuff with the gilding. It was really fun. I wish I could get this silly thing to come out, because I'd like to, let me see, I'm gonna use my knife here, hopefully. Yay, there we go. Put my lid back on, but I wanted to use the pointy tip to put some of this, a little bit, not a lot, just a tiny bit around this, like up through here. Just kind of going around, you know, here and there. Okay. Really wish I knew where I had sat my tweezers. I had them last night. I remember moving them, and I don't remember where I sat them. That's so annoying. I'll find them as soon as I turn off the video, though. Because that's the way it is for me. Now I'm going to take this over on this side. Just thought a little bit by this rose would look kind of pretty. Okay. I'm covered in it. I look like a little kid who's been finger painting. Look at that. I have a gold finger. I know. Corny reference. Okay, I'm just letting it dry for a second before I rub on it. I don't want to, you know how that is, messing it up. You rub it too fast, it comes up, and you've wasted your time and effort and your gilding. So these flakes are becoming more and more precious to me. I love them. Okay, I did not cover the word amore, which is good. I was trying not to. And I had one of you mention, and it's so true. I can't think who it was now. I'm sorry about that. I've got so many wonderful folks talking to me. Sometimes I can't remember offhand, and I have to go in and check. And since I'm on video, I can't do that. But was mentioning how she's been doing work with gilding flakes, you know, or did it like years and years ago when it was in style back in the day, and she's glad it's back, you know, that people are using it again. And she said the more you rub and burnish, the better, you know, the prettier it gets, and she's right. So once your adhesive has dried, don't be afraid to, you know, keep rubbing it, and it just is so pretty the more it's burnished into what you're working on. So okay, there's the front side of that one, and then I'm going to go ahead and, looks like I have some raised paper right there. I'm going to go ahead and do some quick distress on the back here and make it a little darker, like I said. And I am going to do my edges, even though I did that gold. It just makes it look a little coppery when you distress on top of it, which is fine. It's a cool color too. And we're gonna stamp. I don't know why, but I just like the idea of stamping something on the back of these round ones, like at the lines. Actually, I have this too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I did on the first one. I'm going to stamp this first, and then I'll stamp with. And I actually embossed this onto the back of this one, and it looks really pretty. I did it with the walnut, so yeah, I like that. But yeah, I'm going to just lay these guys sideways, and I'm going to do just along this edge so it has like a border. Okay, yeah, looks kind of cool. And now I'm going to do a few lines. Okay. You don't need to get ink on the whole thing, because you're just going to be doing this little, you know, just right through here. Trying to make it as straight as possible. Okay. I realized yesterday on my way out to my day, I think my fingers are permanently stained vintage photo. My husband laughed at me. I'm like, I don't think it'll ever really come off. Now I missed it a little bit right there, but it's okay. So there's the back, and there's the front. These will be fun in that grungy journal I made, or I'm gonna make. I think all these will. So there's this little girl I made as a prototype, and then here's the young ladies. Oops, dropped that. Okay, so that is our cupcake holder journal cards. I hope you guys like them, and I hope you'll try it. It's super, super easy, and just a fun way to use something else. And the other thing that's fun about it is if you can find the cupcakes, you know, the holders with designs on them, or in different colors or whatever, and it's so tissue papery that, you know, it just kind of looks like you've tissue papered over it. You could even on the plain ones, you could even like tape them to your a piece of paper with washi tape so it doesn't rip it, and then you could print something onto them if you wanted on the plain ones. So just another thought. But yeah, these are the journal cards. I am going to work on making some little notebooks, because I thought that sounded like fun. And when I do that, then we'll do a video on those. So, okay, have a great day. I hope you're all blessed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.